So we have one last storyteller for you, Amanda Gold. Amanda is happily lost in exploring the mystery of love in action. She's a full-time student at Naropa, a creative force in several mediums, and loves high fives, hugs, and corny jokes. She's so happy to be alive and here with you today to share her music and her story. Please welcome Amanda.
Hello. That poem rocked me. But I know that we're in a safe place to feel these kind of emotions. So thank you, Jovan. Give me a second to collect myself. I'm going to set this guitar down, and then I'll share some love with you guys. One second. I've heard that this has been a really beautiful conference, but brings up a lot of emotions. So you guys have done such a good job of preparing with the water and the tissues and the love and the welcoming. I am really grateful to be here. It's been so good to meet Jovan and be included. It's been just tremendous to meet Jen. I hope that we're friends now for sure, so I can call her Jen. And just this organization, this foundation, everyone has been amazing. The Sarahs, and thank you. I'm happy to be here. All right. So I'm going to play a song for you that I initially wrote for myself. I was practicing for my buddy Michelle the other day, and she said, "Ooh, it sounds so joyfully desperate." And I liked that, those words together, and I thought, yeah, that's kind of been the theme of my life. When I wrote the song, I was a homeless alcoholic, and to add a little bit of spice, I was also a heroin addict. Things were really dismal, and I used to sing in downtown Denver for spare change. I was exhausted and humiliated most of the time, struggling with abusive relationships. My guitar wasn't the only thing that was falling apart. I'd been depressed and suicidal since the 5th grade. I was horribly insecure, sad, and terrified for as long as I can remember. I know it wasn't all bad. I know that. I understand that everyone did the best they could with what they had at the time, but I went through a lot of abuse, trauma, and neglect. And as I grew, I felt less able, less capable of feeling joy, and more desperate. By my early teens, I was cutting myself. I was experimenting with other forms of self-harm. I was obsessed with death and dying. I was hanging out in cemeteries. I was burying dead birds and digging them up again. I was taken to a few therapists, but no one got to know me. They were just these experts that knew something was wrong with me. They couldn't agree on a diagnosis. They just all agreed that I was messed up. Around the age of 14, I was hospitalized for 2 weeks, and that also did much more harm than good. When I was 15, I ran away from home, from people who hit me, from people who were supposed to take care of me but didn't know how. I was also running from myself. I get that now. I was so fed up. I hated myself. Why couldn't I just be happy and normal like everyone else? That's a lie, right? Like, we all struggle. But I thought everyone else knew the secret that I didn't know. So I found drugs and alcohol, and I took them all the drugs, all the alcohol. I took it like I had something to prove. And I thought I figured out a brilliant loophole. Everyone told me, they were scolding me, like, you can't kill yourself. You're going to go to hell. How could you be so selfish? And I was like, I cannot live with this feeling. I have to find a solution. And for me, that was drugs and alcohol. It was like, if you want me here, you've got to take me like this. Here, I could drown my shame, my sorrow, my loss. I found where I belonged, I thought. I thought I had found freedom in a bottle, in a needle, in a pill, in a shot glass, in a rolled-up dollar bill. I used as much as possible, as often as possible, but from the very beginning, I know I was never in control. And when the drugs wore off, I was still me, still stuck and still hurting desperately. I knew joy existed, I had seen it, but that just made me feel like I was even more of a failure because I couldn't hang on to it for a long time. Everything got worse, but I didn't know how to stop. Every time I woke up from another party, another blackout, and overdose, I felt confused, and I was relieved to be alive, but I was also so resentful that I was still alive. Wash, rinse, repeat. For 16 years, I did this, till finally I broke down. I didn't even know there was help for me. I didn't know how to ask for it. I just broke down, and luckily it was in front of someone who understood, and she guided me. She didn't judge me, and she led me to recovery. So, back to the song I'm about to play for you. Actually, no, you know what I want to say before I play this song? As beaten down as I was when I started to understand that there was a chance for me to survive, in that moment of desperation, I found out there was still joy. In the form of that still small voice, you might have heard of it. You know the one that says, shh. It said, there, that's enough now. It told me to stop. And it said it was time to come alive. So the song I'm about to play for you, it's a happy song. I did write it when I was so lonely I felt inhuman. I was also all I had. So one day in that joyful desperation, I sang to myself. And there was a teeny tiny little part of me that thought I might be worth saving. I hardly believed it, but sometimes I did. And so I kept on keeping on, and it didn't make sense why I would even bother at that time. But now I'm so grateful that I stuck around. Today, I sing the song from the other side with new eyes, with a new perspective, with new love in my life and in my heart. I am running out of time for this talk, but I have pages and pages of gratitude to express, and I could get emotional again. Recovery is a journey, and I thought the hard part was going to be to detox and to get rid of the chemicals and the substances, and that was really hard. Ask anyone in the underfunded, overcrowded detoxes that tried to help me. I was the patient from hell. It was the worst they had ever seen a lot of times. But that was just the beginning, and the real work is continuing to face those demons that led me to the drugs and alcohol in the first place. And I couldn't have done that alone, and I don't do it alone. And it makes life so rich and rewarding today. I have so much support from strangers, like people that I just met that I feel connected to immediately. From my therapist, who I've been seeing for 4 years, Lisa. She's wonderful. She found a way to help me that no one else could. The people that led me in 12-step recovery rooms, my family who accepted me back even after I had just destroyed any possibility of that. So I hate cutting out the gratitude, but I guess I can leave you with the idea that gratitude just grows and grows and grows. And I did spend more time in this talk on the bad stuff, but that's done. That's over. That doesn't have to be my story, and it doesn't have to be the story for anyone here. We don't have to let our past define us, I guess is what I would leave you with. So, there's a lot more pretty stuff I wanted to say. Maybe I'll get a chance to do it in another speech. For now, I will just play the song for you, okay? Is my guitar pick on there? Do I know myself now or what? All right. Okay, let's see if this works. How's that sound? Thumbs ups. All right. Oh, I want to encourage hooting and hollering and clapping or whatever you need to do, because this is a joyful time, all right? We are far too young to be feeling this bad, baby. And you're much too young to really believe that you'll always be alone. Hey, I know it's hard to move sometimes, let alone keep walking on this long and lonely road. But you gotta stop, put down the bureau, let yourself sleep, just let your head clear. Tell yourself it's gonna be okay if you can make it through to another day. I stop and put down the bureau, let yourself sleep, let your head clear. Tell yourself it's gonna be okay if you can make it through to another day. You think that no one cares, but we're all so worried for you. And you're wrestling with demons, but it's stuff that we've all been through. And there's a light at the end, whether you believe it or not. You better hang on to your faith, girl. Sometimes that's all we've got. And you gotta stop, put down the bureau, let yourself sleep, let your head clear. Tell yourself it's gonna be okay if we can make it through to another day. I stop and put down the bureau, let yourself sleep, let your head clear. Tell yourself it's gonna be okay if we can make it through to another day. When the weight of it all won't get off your chest and the bad dreams stay in your head. gotta fight your way out of your own head. Oh, fight yourself, try something new instead, and stop, put down the fear. Oh, let yourself sleep, let your head clear. Tell yourself it's gonna be okay if you can make it through another day. I stop and put down the fear. Just let yourself sleep, let your head clear. Tell yourself it's gonna be okay, yeah, we can make it through to another day. Thank you.